So among all the terrible things about our current corruption of a democracy, the one that stands out in people's mind most is the problem of super PACs. And it seems right now that there's no way to end this monstrous corruption of our democracy. But we think we have a way to do exactly that. And the trick is not to argue as liberals for a liberal solution. The trick is to recognize that in the philosophy of the conservatives, there is a strong argument supporting the ending of super PACs. The framers of our Constitution would have viewed super PACs as a corruption of the democracy, not because the individuals involved in the democracy are engaged in quid pro quo illegal corruption, but because the super PACs corrupt the system, the institution of democracy. And if that was the framers' view, then justices on the Supreme Court who believe that the original intent or the original meaning of the Constitution should control should be willing to allow Congress to regulate, to eliminate these super PACs. Or put differently, the justices who say they are originalist should, consistent with that originalism, support the idea that super PACs can be regulated. So we've brought a case in Alaska to test exactly that idea. We will take this case to the Alaska court and then to the Alaska Supreme Court, and whether we win or not, we will appeal to the United States Supreme Court. The 4 liberal justices who oppose super PACs will certainly grant our cert petition to give the court a chance to consider this argument. And then we will make an argument to those conservatives. And we will say, stand on your principle. Your principle that says you interpret the Constitution according to the views of our framers. Our framers would never have seen the super PAC as anything other than corruption. Now, this case is a long shot, but it is the only chance we have right now to overturn the corruption of these super PACs. And we're fighting this case, and the expenses for this case are borne by your donations, so that we have a shot at getting the court to reverse this terrible corruption of the process of our democracy. Thanks very much. Please go to equalcitizens.us and show us your support.